Welcome to Life is a Skit, a podcast where outside might be calling, but your bed is calling louder. Because truth be told, no one is just going outside for no reason. Is it networking? Is it to experience something new? Or is it the small jobs or, to get pictures to post? Today we're asking one simple question. What are we actually looking for outside? Welcome back to another episode of Life is a Skit. So I'm joined by Cadmus and Felix. Felix is back for another episode.
Yeah.
Today, I think to start off, I'll just ask this question. When was the last time, or what was the last outside experience that you had? Like, what was the last event or party you went for?
Last week Wednesday. I can't remember the name. Maybe outside. It was for a friend of mine. He's a DJ. So he had a party.
Wait, the name of the event was outside?
I think so.
Seriously? That's crazy. So a party,
Yeah, it was a party.
Calm. Fix everybody.
Well, I attended the wedding on Saturday. Yeah, it was a really nice wedding. Very nice. Like the couple, my only nice couple, my only gripe was that, they're using gospel music to enter, to do their dancing entrance or that kind of thing. There's so many love songs you can play. So,
Hot steak. Okay. What was my own last outside experience? I think I went for one audio, listening events like this. So it's just a small gathering of people. So you listen to an audio story, then they talk about it and stuff like that. All right. So just to go fully into it, I think I'll start with what's outside like for you now? Because, three of us grew up in Ibadan, right? And if I remember, growing up in Ibadan, it wasn't like there was this big social culture, going out constantly.
Yeah.
Going out then was either going for one birthday party, or maybe when the mall started coming in, go and see a movie, or just go out with friends once in a while. But now, I think everybody has a social life.
To an
extent, yeah.
Right.
And everybody wants to once in a while shall be outside and stuff like that. So I don't know what's being outside now, to use outside like that. What's been outside like now for you guys?
Okay, for me, like you said, when we were in secondary school, there were a lot of limitations on where you could go to and the freedoms you had. So for me, it was more going to the mall, hanging out with friends or friends coming over and stuff like that. But now, since I entered university, because I'm still in uni. Thank you, Asu. But since I entered uni, I started going out a bit more. So parties, concerts. I'm really getting into the rave culture as well right now.
I noticed.
So, and I would say initially, because there was a point where I wasn't enjoying it as much, because a friend of mine does PR at a club, so we just tag along, yeah, and at some point it just seemed very monotonous, there's the same thing over and over and over. But I took a break. I'm even still kind of on a break, but rave wise, I think that's why I started going more for raves and just general parties. I started enjoying it a bit more. So right now it's no longer a love-hate relationship. I think I'm loving it more.
So what about you?
Okay, right now, for me, outside is just I just want to be comfortable. So I go to places where I know the people around. So I don't go to places where I don't know anybody and I have to start trying to socialize. I just go to places if I'm going somewhere, I know I'm going with friends or I'll meet somebody I know there. This is Ibadan. You definitely meet somebody when you're outing. You see a whole old secondary school mate or something. So for me, outside right now is just to feel relaxed outside, being at home. I work from home. I'm at home all the time. So
just relax.
Yeah, just
change over
relax
environment
and
stuff.
chill. But the places I go to, not places that are banging, just calm vibes, like a friend's house. Or for me, mostly I just go to the gym. The gym is a calm place for me.
Fair.
So that's basically just to feel good outside the house.
When you're pumping iron, you're feeling good.
Just to feel good.
Yeah, that's calm. I think for me now, outside, I try to go for events that, like you said, not too many people. I prefer events that are small events, intimate events that it's easy to just move around. And I think now being in Lagos, I think I'm trying to, grow my network there, meet more people. And not just people that I went to school, there's just more people if I'm going to be in Lagos for a while. So I think going for events for me now is a bit of networking shot. So not LinkedIn type networking, but just, meeting people. Yeah.
Networking,
people, interesting people in different fields. So yeah.
I think that's really important because I heard something recently, like it's better to network. I don't know if I'm using correct and network around rather than network up. Like it's easier that way because like okay that way when they grow, like it seems less like I'm trying to take from this person rather we're trying to
Go together.
Grow together.
I think also like going outside, especially like for me, is also like trying to stay composed because if you're jumping bus to go outside, if you lose.
No.
You lose justice before you even get to
okay, let me tell you something funny. Before I came back to Ibadan, like some friends invited me out for drinks. And like I think we went for a party we went for a rave that Sunday, so I was dead poor already. I was just like, okay, I have to go for this thing. So what I did was I flew bus from I stayed at Bagada, so I flew bus from Bagada, the obvious, so go to Obalende, FOMO. Then from Falomo, I now entered Bolt to where I was going. So you just
strategy.
To be honest, I could have flown my bike normally, like because me I don't really be sending. Because at the end of the day, as long as whoever I'm going to meet is like okay, so they might like see me some type of way. But if it's the staff in like where I'm going to, like it doesn't really bother me. But if it's who I'm going to see, maybe so I entered Bolts.
That's actually not a bad strategy.
like
midway to where you're going,
you just take your Bolts.
Take that AC on.
And you get down.
You just fly back straight up. Just fly back.
Because that both prices in Lagos, very huge deterrent. Very, very huge deterrent, man.
So I think I'll ask you guys on a scale of I'm outside every weekend to like, please don't invite me outside. Where would you say you fall?
Don't invite me outside. Like, I specifically, like, I don't go out on the weekends because for me, I just want to be at home on the weekends. Like, I just chill, watch ball or something, watch sports.
Actually watch all, like
I watch all the matches on the week. That's why I use my weekends to do. So if you're inviting me out on the weekend, you're just like, you're cramping my style. You've ruined my whole itinerary. I already planned, okay, small chores in the morning, and like from 12 o'clock like this, it's just ball straight. Like, see, one guy called me like 2 weeks ago, the week before the wedding, said we should just hang out. I was like, I just came up with an excuse, man. I'm just trying to go out. Like, that's how I don't like my weekends being interrupted. I just want to be inside. Even that wedding, it took a lot for me to go because I was like, it was doing an international break. Was it doing an international break?
Yeah.
So I was like, okay,
so
that was the reason why you went for the wedding.
Let me just go. And it was with friends again. Like I said, I like being around when I go out. I like being around my friends. It makes me more comfortable outside because like I'm really nervous outside. Like, a lot of variables. I was like, I don't know whether should I talk to this person? Should I not talk to this person? Like people like, I don't think people are that welcoming at current age that we're in. You just try to talk to someone and be like, just give you that kind
people
of...
are more like snobbish somehow.
Not snobbish, but like people don't want to interact that often outside.
Yeah, that's the only answer.
That's why I like being outside. So that's why I like being outside with my guys. At least I have people to interact with. So, but if I don't go out, I just want to be at home.
And watch as well.
Yeah.
For me,
I would say 7.5.
In that scale.
3/4 ways. Why? Because although now I think I'm enjoying being at home more now. But even when I'm at home, like sometimes I just stand up and I'm like, I need to leave the house, and I go on a walk or something. Yes,
I do that. I do that too. Just take a walk for like an hour or so.
So, but like aside that, it depends on, because for instance now, like you said, you would not catch me going for a party if I don't have friends that are coming with me or that I know I'm going to meet there. Yeah, even though like I would still love to meet other people there. I have you, collect your number, collect your snap, network or whatever. But like if I don't have a familiar face, I would most likely not go for anything. But if I'm being honest, though, right now I prefer going, like I would prefer to be outside than at home. But yeah, that's just me, man. How about you?
I think it's like halfway. Like I get the Felix thing of like staying indoors for like weekends, because if your weekends just go like you spend it outside, most of the week if you're like at work, you won't actually be able to do anything.
I feel like you are speaking from a 9 to 5 POV.
You won't be able to, I was there because you won't be able to do anything like until the next weekend again.
I feel like you're speaking from a 9 to 5 POV.
Yeah.
Maybe it's because I'm still like in school shop. But during IT, like I totally understand, because during IT, it just used to feel like the weekend just blew by, and I'm like,
Yo,
shit, man.
same thing. So like
We're back to work.
Yeah, so like being outside has to be like somewhat strategic. Like you have to see that plan ahead of time that this is what I'm doing this weekend. So you move around the city. But I think it's halfway. Sure. If there's an event that I'm down to go for, definitely I'll be there. But if not, I just stay at home, man. I'm giving excuses too.
Yeah, outside is expensive.
To not go out.
Outside is expensive.
Once you step out like this, you just start bleeding cash. So there's that, social. Okay, yeah. So like when you are, say, also a party or any bit, or let me even ask, like, what type of, okay, you already talked about like parties. Is it like parties you tend to go for?
Well, no. If it's a enticing enough seminar, I'll go for a seminar. I'll go for a retreat.
Yeah.
But like obviously I'll lean more towards party.
Mm-hmm.
Although like, if it's just a random chill session with my guys, like just to hang out. Cause like 3 weeks when I go back from Lagos, a couple of my friends every Sunday, like they just started going to hang out at like some bar. So just go, just chill. They would watch ball, just talk. So things like that as well. I'm very calm. I'm very down for that. So any event, but like I said, as long as I know someone there, then I think I'm calm. So. But I also get overstimulated easily now. Like it's worse now. Like once there are too many people bumping into her, like
and it's get out though, yeah.
But
yeah. I think there was because last year I think I was really, let's say, active. Last year I was averaging like at least an event or two a month. Like I was really outside. I think that last year I was just trying to like try different things, new experiences. I think that's also like another thing that like maybe drives me. I think it could be the same for most people to like, we want to like experience new things, like different things. Yeah. So as some events do that too. Either like one random, like I said, listening events, and you go for one small concert that's just like in one small bar like that, or just like a random meetup to watch an event as well. Like it's just honestly just random things like that. So like when you go outside now, when you go somewhere, I usually thinking of, I'm trying to get this. Because I know like if you go for, say, professional events, you go for one tech event or something, most people are going there with mind of like networking or, getting a job or something like that. So, but like, depth of it, like going for a party or just chilling with your friends, is it just vibes or no?
I would say it depends. Now, especially if you're in the entertainment scene, because I have a couple of friends that really do entertainments. So you are going for the party, like you are going for a party for vibes, for a count time, but like for them is a bit calculated. So I need to have a picture, a video with the headline person for this event, with the DJ. I need to meet a couple of people. I need to take enough cool snaps for people to see and be like, oh shit, this guy's working. Then going for events now, like especially live events, has really made me fall in love more with live events and like, the workings behind this. And now, so anytime I go for an event now, subconsciously I'm looking like, how is their like their ticketing? How is it set up? The security, the sound, like what's it like? What's happening? Because I've started doing a bit of live events curation now. So even when I go for events now, like, I need to see if it's possible, like, who did this event? I'll tell you, I really like the setup or this and that, and maybe meet them. So like right now, that's a bit of what will take me out more or what I look for more. But if it's like the other, even for seminars as well, like I'll still try to say, meet, because you never know who you know until you need them. So like that's just it. That really is. Because I remember, there was one at a party, like I was just walking around meeting people, and I met like the South Senatorial District Senator of Oyo State. It's like,
oh wow,
then
that's random.
Then like 2 weeks later, UI, like we needed our SRC needed a way to reach out to him, and I was just like, oh shit. Like I just met him like 2 weeks ago. So like things like that, you just never know what could happen. So I still always try to see like an angle of, who is who and who can I meet and what can I gain from this. But all in all, still vibe, Sean.
Fair. Fix, what about you?
For me, it's mostly vibes. I don't go out with nobody really goes out with the intention of networking like that. Some people do.
It depends on the event. Like if you're going for a tech event,
yeah, definitely there to say, okay, what's the apps?
Yeah, but me, it's mostly to just it's vibes to enjoy myself. That's why I go out, just to enjoy myself. If I network, there are sometimes, I don't really like interact with people like that. But when I do, I always meet interesting people. That's one thing I love about when I actually go out of my way to interact with somebody. I've met so many interesting people and just a really good feeling, You didn't have the intention to, interact. But when you did, it was just really beautiful experience.
I get that. Yeah. Like random conversations. I think I've met people at events where you just start talking about random stuff, not even like what the event is about. If I met someone at a tech event and we're talking about like coffee, like we both like coffee, both like no stuff, just random shit about coffee like that. Yeah. Instead of talking about coffee. So somebody I met at another event, so we're talking about music. That time I used to listen to Lana Del Rey a lot. Right now I don't, sure.
I used to listen to Lana Del Rey.
Well, like we just bonded over that and like, so like I get that thing of like what's these people, random conversations. And even thing of like, when I talk about like Toye networking, there's sort of thing of like third spaces where you just like a small mini community outside of like work, life, just where people can just come together and talk about random stuff. Maybe, community about like a particular fandom or about our love for, I don't know, what random thing could be there. I know some people have like communities around like anime and stuff like that. Yeah.
Tech,
Yeah, just different things like that. Yeah. I think that's why I like small events too, because one, it's not overwhelming and guys you just see around, meet people, talk. I think at sometimes too, some events, some I've been to, when people are like in the same mind space, it doesn't feel like, when you're networking, like, it's like you're just being aggressive, which is somehow like you're forcing the convo. But I think what else we used to like from your own experience, like, going for events and maybe even planning events and wasting events, right? What would you say you've seen as per like maybe why people want to be outside, want to interact, want to be, social kind of thing?
I would say that sometimes you see people develop an alter ego, although that's not necessarily bad. So you go and like you put on like a costume, a facade of yourself. Like at least I'm not now saying whether I know if that one is the fake one or the real one, but like sometimes it can be wholesome. You see that this person that I know that is really rigid, like this person is loose, they're free, they're at least it helps you like some events help you like express yourself or feel more comfortable expressing yourself. I mean, I have a friend that they're just like, I'm never going to see these people again. Might as well like do what I want to do. Well, it's not everybody that can do that. So I feel sometimes going out helps you with that. Then also helps you see like a different perspective, see how people think, see how people reason, and how they interact.
Yeah.
Because I'm very funny with that thing. Like when I go out, sometimes I just like to observe people and see, okay, this person I feel like this person will do something like this. So yeah, I think it just helps you to channel like a different part of you as well. I mentioned earlier that rave culture and everything. So I started going for raves a lot. I've forgotten the term, but like I would listen to any type of music. As long as I like it, I'll listen to any type of music. Even like house, electronic, EDM, whatever. Like I would listen to anything. So then I started going for raves. Then you would see people that don't know anything about the event, don't know anything about type of music. Then they'll get there and they're like, oh my God, why is he playing Ashake? Bro, like we all knew the rest of us all knew what we're coming here for.
Yeah.
So like, you can't expect to, so you see some people like, it's just, for instance, there's this thing they do red lights. You know about red lights now? So like red lights now is a rave, is raves, like is different genre of rave music.
Type of rave music. Like,
so then you now see people come and they're like, God, I didn't like the... But that's what it's about.
Yeah.
But you only want to come because like you've seen videos, seen pictures, which is still cool.
You never to be there.
You just wanted to be there.
You've seen things online,
But yeah, I think that FOMO is a huge factor with why a lot of people, and prevalence of social media as well. Like is more in your face now. Like so, you are seeing this event, that event, so you go.
I think that social media thing too. There's this thing of like also wanting to like capture the event or capture the moment so you can like share it so
people can know I was
I
even started doing that thing recently, but mostly for concerts. Like if I go for a concert, like you might not catch me recording. Like
I just want to
enjoy it and like just move on. So you might not catch me recording the artist or anything. So just enjoy it.
But I don't think there's anything wrong with FOMO, Sha. I mean, if you see something online and you want to experience it, I'm gonna go for it, man. Just go for it. But also be ensure that it's something you not have regrets about later, or not that you say, okay, because of this party now, that's why you're like this. Nobody forced you, man. But if you want to experience it, experience it.
I talked about going outside is also part of like wanting to experience new things as adventure. I think there's also like a part, because we're talking about how like maybe when we're younger, maybe I think it was the freedom part, like so we're not really free.
Yeah, not really.
And now that we have the freedom, I mean, you can either do what you want with your money to, or freedom with your time or stuff like that. What would you say is like maybe one thing you would like to experience, like an event or an adventure or something?
I want to travel to another state outside this southwest, because I've been to Ogun State, I've been to Lagos. I want to go to like maybe like this southeast. Yeah, I want to go southeast, the north. I want to experience life outside this southwest Nigeria. Like it's something I'm looking forward to, even though like Nigeria is not really safe right now. I just want to experience something outside what I know. One of my friends, he did his NYC in Port Harcourt. He was just telling me how the experience is just so different from, the things you're used to in Ibadan and all of that. In the South, basically like almost every city in the Southwest, like it's very. You can go to Lagos and coming from Ibadan, it's like there's some similarities there, but differences. The major differences, but it's still the Southwest. Everybody is speaking a language you understand and things like that. I just want to go to a place where new language, new vibe, new people, just a new environment.
That's what about you?
Going out in itself is all about the experience. So to go out and experience something new, something different. There was something I saw recently about like friends traveling. I would love to have something like that, so to travel with my friends.
Yeah.
But let me say something very funny. So you know how some of our friends from secondary school, they were talking about how like they want to travel like after everybody is done uni. And I'm like, how am I going to travel with you guys? Because you people are talking like ticket prices are very, very small. But yeah, it's still something I would love to experience. Maybe not now, but like I know I would, and eventually to happen. So yeah.
Good travel. That actually makes sense. Also, I think I like the idea of like traveling too, and the one that is like I really want to do now is probably to travel to like another African country, sure. So it doesn't even have to be far. I know people are going to Benin, Togo, in
like Lagos
or Ghana.
Lagos
so I think so that's probably it for me. Just travel to another African country and learn that's a different life. And maybe try raves. I've never been to a rave before, sure.
I think you might. You might enjoy, you might not enjoy. It's like it's 50-50 for us.
I think it's like you guys said. So I need to find people that I could vibe with, that would go with. So that's the thing.
If you want to go to rave, don't go alone.
Yeah, definitely, don't go alone. Try and go with someone.
Even if it's just one person, just go with somebody.
If you enjoyed this episode, share it with your always outside friend, or that's your I'll think about it friend that still always cancels. Can you follow us wherever you're listening and let us know on IG, what are you actually looking for outside? Opportunity, love, subs life, free food? Outside might not give you what you're looking for, but at least you have a good story to tell.